Why are armed men targeting a Cinco de Mayo crowd? What's the point?
At a Cinco de Mayo festival, the men in this truck get out and point what looks like a rifle at this group of people. Before showing the entire altercation in the surveillance footage, it's important to understand the full story. One of the victims details her experience after safely managing to get away from the men.
They just pulled it out to show us that they had guns. I was like, F you, like, I took a picture and I was like, we're leaving. And as soon as we pulled out our phones to take a picture, they freaked out.
Did you feel in fear for your life?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm a little shaky, but their faces were showing. And they're all like darker than I am.
Dark complexion?
They're brown.
Short sleeve shirt. White short sleeve shirt. One of them is wearing a white short sleeve.
After getting a description of the suspects in
Okay.
their truck, a police drone finds the vehicle, and multiple police squads respond to the area to attempt a traffic stop on the heavily armed suspects.
Oh, so they found him? Damn, how they found him that fast?
Still moving on 6.
Driver, this is Sunnyside Police. You need to stop. Get back. Get to the back of your car. Watch crossfire. Josh, move back. Hey, I got a shield right here. You know how to work a shield? No? Okay.
I mean, don't you just put the shield in front of you? How does that work?
How many are inside?
There's 2 in the front. I think 2 in the back.
Driver! Open the door from the outside. Do it now.
From the outside?
Open the door from the outside. Do it now, or force may be used against you. Step out of the vehicle with your hands where we can see them. Do it now. Keep your hands up in the air and step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle, or force will be used against you. Do you understand?
Damn, that force maybe he's against. That's
Take 2
tough.
steps to your right.
That's tough.
I did not say turn around. I said take 2 steps to your right. Move away from the truck.
Take two.
Keep your hands up.
This is Simon Says.
Stop. Stop moving. With your left hand, pick your collar up of your shirt. Stop right there. Keep turning. Keep turning. Keep turning. Do it now.
Bro, this is Simon Says, bro.
I'm telling you what you're going to do. Stop. Stop. Walk towards me. He's coming between the 2. I'll bring him right here. Keep your hands up.
Yeah, this is like
Keep your hands up.
Simon
Walk
Says
towards me.
with
Keep
your life on the
hands
line.
Up. 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 I'm going to bring him back there. Okay. Stop. Turn around, face away. Walk back.
Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
Do it over there.
Get on your knees. Get on your knees. Cross your ankles.
That's crazy.
Cross your ankles.
Nah, cross your angles is kind of crazy.
While officers may have the driver in custody, it's one of the rear passengers that's armed with the rifle.
Passenger, you with the phone. With your hand, open the door from the outside. Do it now. Keep your hands out.
Keep your hands out, bro.
Open the door from the outside.
They're
From
not
the outside.
from the outside. From the outside.
Step out. Keep your hands up in the air. Keep your hands up in the air. Turn around and face away. Put your phone down on the ground. Put it on the ground. Put it on the ground. Now, take your hand.
That
from
boy
your
losing his
collar.
voice.
Pick your shirt up from your collar. From your collar. That is not your collar. Turn around. Turn. Keep turning.
No
Keep your
entiendo.
hands up.
No entiendo.
Step back. Walk back towards me. Walk back.
Switch voices when you're done.
Yep, when we're done with this one.
Mike, you'll take voice. Drop to your knees. Go to your knees. Go to your knees. Cross your ankles. Hands.
Yep.
Back on your ankles. Back. Sit back on your feet.
Strong's hands.
Put your hands behind your back.
So who's the problem child? Which one of them is the problem?
Do it now! How many more are inside? Hey. Both hands!
2 more inside.
Any knives?
No, I don't have nothing.
Okay, sit down.
All the way back there. Watch your elbow.
I'm gonna go wide so I can see in from that side. Okay. Open the door! Go with your hand! Right, we still have one in the front seat, one in the back seat. Right side passenger, open the door! Go with your hand! Go with your hand! Both hands! Both hands! Stay back, man. Get back! Matt, get back! How are you doing? Get back!
This is what?
Matt, get back!
Does not want her shopping trip delayed.
How are you doing? Get back!
Is she stupid? Is she stupid? She don't see all these cop cars with guns out, looking at this one car. She's just trying to walk past. Is she really retarded?
Just at least step back behind more towards the
This was okay. I see the date on the top. This was actually about 3 years ago, actually.
vehicle.
Pare allí. Pare allí. Levanta su camisa. Levanta su camisa. Levanta su camisa. Less lethal if he doesn't comply. Comply with our commands.
Wait, what you said?
Less lethal
Oh, less lethal. So probably like rubber bullets, I would assume.
if he doesn't comply. Comply with our commands. Do what you're told. Do what you're told or you're going to be hit with less lethal rounds. Sir, I need you to come back to our voice. Why are you guys Hey, we're going to have a team that goes hands. Hit him with less lethal. You got a passenger in there.
The rear passenger in the back is the one with that had the rifle.
Walk back towards us. Come this way. Come this way. You understand me? Come this way. Those are additional charges. Come back.
Why is it this guy wants to be difficult? People do that. Oh, I have my phone. Like people today, they think that because they have a cell phone, that gives them the right to not follow instructions when a police officer is talking to them. They think because they have a cell phone that gives them the right to do whatever they want, and as if they have some kind of authority over you now because I have a cell phone, so now I can watch you. But you're watching them do their job. It still doesn't take away from the fact that you're doing something that you wasn't supposed to be doing.
This way. You're under arrest for obstructing. Get back here. Do it now. I don't have nothing. You're under arrest. You need to come back. You are under arrest.
All right, hit him with a rubber bullet, man.
No, come back here, please, sir. Sir, please come back here. If you use less lethal, have a hand steam ready and I'll cover this passenger.
Hit him with a beanbag.
Move. The last passenger's in the back seat.
You see how it says random people risking their lives just to watch the show? Look, they're over here. Risking their life. You see, why y'all so close to them? You see mad guns out. Y'all want to be standing out here? What if they start shooting?
Move. The last passenger's in the back seat. If anything goes, I will have priority of fire.
As the drone runs out of battery, officers are forced to use less lethal on the suspect who won't comply.
I got cover. Hey, get the shield. Hands. Luis, go hands. Luis, go hands.
Who's Luis? Is that so? Luis is his partner. Well, yeah, clearly he knows his name, right? Why does he have to talk to you for that long, bro? Pay attention, man.
Hands, Luis, go.
How many times do you have to tell Luis to get the hands?
Get the shield. Hands. Luis, go hands. Luis, go hands.
Okay, that's Luis right. That's Luis over here, over to the right. Like Luis, if you don't pay attention, bro, why you gotta call your name 3 times, bro?
Just relax. We're okay. We're not gonna go crazy. We're not going crazy. We're just relaxed.
Why you do that to me? Cause you're not listening, bro. Wait. What he said?
Just relax.
Did he say Melissa?
Okay, we're not gonna go crazy. We're not going.
Did he say Melissa? Or they said I listened. Like I listened, like I was listening. No, you wasn't. If you was saying that you was listening, you wasn't listening, but you wasn't following directions.
We're just relaxed. We're being cool. Being cool.
They don't want you to listen. They want you to follow instructions.
Shots fired, I'm going down. Once he's up, move back.
Got it.
Back up with him, and we'll do him from the back as well.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stand him up, get him out of here.
He's playing dead weight.
That's fine, move.
Drag his ass.
Back on the car?
Yep.
As soon as he's secure, let's have someone new take over on voice for that last passenger. Rear passenger, exit the vehicle. Do it now. Both hands. Let me see both hands. Exit the vehicle. Raise your hands up high. Turn away from me. Grab the back of your collar. Pull your shirts up.
The back of your collar, bro.
Higher. Turn around. Keep going. Keep turning. Take 2 steps to your right. Get on the sidewalk. One more.
Oh man, look at him. He's such a badass.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Drop to your knees. Go to your knees. Hands behind your back.
Cross ankles. Hands on your back.
Move forward.
No, you can sit up, man.
You can stand.
We don't need you to lay on the ground. We don't need you to lay on the ground. You're okay.
Last occupant inside the vehicle. Show your hands and exit the vehicle.
Lean back a little bit for me.
That's it, right? There's nobody else in there, right?
That's it. It's empty.
Yep, you're gonna take the back. Ryan, you're gonna take the front. I'm gonna go in the middle.
Move.
Moving.
Play up front.
Clear.
I'm not gonna lie, I like how they moving though.
Vehicle's clear.
They move like a unit.
So you see one?
Is that a mag?
Nope, just a lot of
Beer?
beer.
With the suspects in custody, the multiple
The Cinco de Mayo, a bunch of Spanish people in a truck, in a pickup truck, with a bunch of beer. Sounds about right. Ain't nothing wrong with that, as long as the driver's side doesn't have beer. But what's with the gun and pointing it at people? What's that about?
victims who were involved in the altercation with the men before their arrests are brought in for questioning, starting with the female who initially reported the incident.
Around like 3, I want to say, we start heading back to the car. As we're crossing the street, like, you know, you see cars coming and there's a pickup truck, it slows down. This pickup starts like burning rubber, windows are down, and they're like talking smack. All of us were like, you know, what the heck? They go.
Without even hearing this story, looking at her hands and looking at her hair and her her body type, she's most likely probably an attractive lady who takes care of herself, right? I wonder if this is a situation where the guy maybe tried to say hi or maybe tried to flirt with her. Maybe she didn't take kindly of it, maybe ignored him or basically brushed it off or didn't want to interact with the guy. And maybe he got upset and pulled the gun out to show her, like, hey, like, I'm just badass. Watch who you talking to. I wonder if that's the case.
Go to the stop sign, take a left, and come back around, end up coming down an alley, and they're like, the whole way, they're like out the window screaming at us. I don't know what they were saying. They pull up like right in front of my car.
Wait, what?
The car
Initially reported the incident.
around like 3, I want to say.
Around
we
3 p.m.?
start heading back to the car. As we're crossing the street, like, you know, you see cars coming, and there's a pickup truck, it slows down. This pickup starts like burning rubber, windows are down, and they're like talking smack. All of us were like, you know, what the heck? They go to the stop sign, take a left, and come
Talking smack, probably catcalling, maybe saying stuff like, hey, how you doing, mama? Stuff like that.
back around, end up coming down an alley, and they're like, the whole way, they're like out the window screaming at us. I don't know what they were saying. They pull up like right in front of my car. They get out of the truck. I see a gun, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, I need to take a picture. That was the first thing I thought. I was like, I need to take a picture. As soon as I snapped the picture, I was like, I'm calling someone. They got on their truck. boom, they leave. I didn't see them anymore, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to where I knew that the park, because I knew police were there, and I was like, I'm gonna show them this picture, and yeah, that was it. But it was scary.
Okay, I know you said that you just remember black hats and guns.
Yeah, a gun, a big black gun.
A big black gun. Okay, can you tell me who had the big black gun?
Passenger side, the guy sitting behind the passenger's seat on the back. He's the one that got out with the gun.
The victim's sister is now questioned, as she was also present during the altercation.
We were leaving the Cinco de Mayo festival, and this truck pulls up really fast behind us, burning tire, kind of like rushing me out of the street. And so my boyfriend got kind of upset that they did that, and so like he kind of just rose his hands like he and so they drove around through an alley, and they were still like looking at us, like calling him out to like fight, I guess, or something. I'm not sure. I just wanted to get out of there, and then that's when they pulled in through the public parking. The driver got off the truck and was like walking towards us, and then I think it was the passenger side. I'm not sure. Well, that guy got off too, and he had a rifle, and he was like pointing it at us.
Was there anybody else in the truck?
Right.
I saw probably like 3 guys in the back when they were going around through the alley, because they pulled down their window and they were throwing signs and I don't know what.
What kind of signs?
I would like to say it was gang signs, but I don't know, because like they were just doing some stuff with their hands. Then they pulled up the windows. I couldn't really see anymore.
This female's boyfriend is now brought in for questioning.
Okay.
Like, what was that shit necessary, bro? Like, what the fuck is the problem? And then they kept roaming around. Then they got off, and that's when they pulled out the rifles and shit. So I didn't do nothing. I just stayed quiet, and I was not gonna put my wife and my two sister-in-laws in danger right there. So, like I told my girl, it's, being a man is not always fucking sticking up to your stuff, but it's always, you gotta learn when to back out or whatever.
Look at these photographs, and if you can identify somebody,
Nah,
great. If you
100%.
cannot, that's okay too. Okay.
Nah, 100%. That was such a smart way of putting it. Like he said, he told his girl after, like, listen, being a man isn't always about jumping in and like, all right, I'm gonna risk it all. Like, you gotta know when to not so much take the L, but when to shut up, when to be quiet, when to de-escalate. That is huge. That is really, really huge. And the fact that he was willing to be that way, I mean, it de-escalated. Obviously, the girl pulled out the phone, and that was the kryptonite. But he didn't add fuel to the fire, because those guys was obviously being retarded, and anything would have probably set them off. You know, right? So that was smart.
Damn, I was feeling that damn truck.
No.
This is a series of photographs of people. Some suspect from your case today is in here. Okay, so this isn't everybody that was in that truck. Okay, that's not how we do these. So what we are asking is that if you could identify any of these people as potentially somebody being in that truck.
I just feel like this one here, because the rest of them have a beard and they were not big.
Okay. So you think number 1 was the driver?
Yeah.
From 1 to 100, how sure are you that that could potentially be the driver?
Probably like 90% of the chance.
90%. Okay.
Well, we
This
know they
male
was all
victim went on
Spanish.
to correctly identify 2 men from the truck who were arrested. Surveillance footage shows the reason he was only able to identify 2 of them, and not all 4. The victims are seen walking towards their vehicles to leave the festival when a Chevy pickup truck speeds past them. The victims then stand there confused as the truck circles back around and returns to the parking lot next to them. The driver of the truck parks and exits the vehicle, followed by the right backseat passenger, who gets out with what looks like a rifle, which he racks, indicating he's ready to open fire. Words are exchanged between the 2 groups, and then the 2 men get back inside the truck as they continue yelling at the victims. They then speed off with the other 2 passengers never be.
I mean, looking at this situation, what caused him to do all that? And here's what I don't like about this: the guy comes out with a gun, right? He comes out with a gun, and Shorty right here starts walking towards him.
The truck parks and exits the vehicle, followed by the right backseat passenger, who
Right? He comes out with a gun, and then Shorty in the red,
gets out with what looks
she just starts walking towards him
like a rifle, which he
like what are we doing? Maybe she didn't realize he had a gun in his hand, but even if he didn't have a gun in his hand, why are you leaving the team? It's like when you play in a damn a team shooter type of game, like Apex Legends or Fortnite or Call of Duty. when you separate from the team, and then that's how you get bodied. You get bodied by yourself away from your team. Your team can't help you. But anyway,
indicating he's ready
where's she going? She sees him with the gun in his hand, and she goes and agitates him, telling him to get out of here.
to open fire. Words are
Now, it works, right?
exchanged, but
The guy's, I guess, he's clearly bluffing based on what happened. But this is in hindsight. What if he really was a crash out? If he really was a crash out, why are you edging him on?
between the two groups, and then the two men get back inside the truck as they continue yelling at the victims. They then speed off with the other two.
Ladies, you gotta be mindful, cause in a situation like that, if a guy comes out with his gun, even if he doesn't have a gun, if a guy comes out of his car and he's upset, he's screaming at your boyfriend, screaming at you, and then you go around the car and leave. Now that probably wasn't his or her boyfriend, but still, if you're with a man and you go around the car to go and get closer to the guy who you guys have an issue with, and that guy gets in your face, you get in that guy's face, and he happens to put his hands on you, now you just started a fight that probably wasn't going to be a fight. That situation would have probably just been an argument from across the parking lot, and then eventually people would have just walked away. But by you pressing them, like going towards them and pressing them, you are, without even realizing it, you're escalating the situation. Like this one, this obviously this didn't go that way, right? Because the guy was bluffing and obviously he had a gun and he shouldn't have that. But you can't be playing with your life and like that. Because here's the thing: if that goes to something physical, you're not going to be the one fighting. It's going to be the guy that you're with that's going to be fighting. So in a situation like that, follow the man's lead because he's going to be the one whose life is really going to be on the line when shit hits the fan, not you. That's so crazy. I'm mad she just started walking towards. She just started walking towards the car. Like, what are you gonna? Where are you going? You ain't got no hands for him. He got a gun in his hand, and even if he didn't have a gun in his hand, you still got nothing for that guy. Why are you walking towards him?
passengers never being seen, explaining why the victims could only identify two suspects. The four men included a father named Jeffrey, his juvenile son in the seat behind him also named Jeffrey, and two of their friends, Uriel, who was in the front passenger seat, and Jose, who was in the back right passenger seat, and also the one carrying the firearm. After obtaining a search warrant, multiple open containers of alcohol were found inside the truck, as well as a folded-up dollar bill that tested positive for cocaine. Two loaded handguns and a loaded AR pistol, which very closely resembles a rifle, were also found inside the truck and seized. The juvenile son of the driver, as well as Uriel, the man in the front passenger seat, had no charges filed against them. Jeffrey, the driver, was charged with felony second-degree assault and felony unlawful possession of a firearm. He took a plea deal, pleading guilty to unlawful possession of a firearm while the assault charge was dropped. He was sentenced to 4 total days in jail and was released back into the public. Jose, the man who threatened the victims with the firearm, was charged with 3 counts of felony second-degree assault. He took a plea deal, pleading guilty to all 3 charges in exchange for a sentence of 7 total days in jail, and was then released back into the public.
7 days? The guy came out and intimidated them with a rifle. And you got 7 days for that? That's it? 7 days? Really? I'm assuming the rifle was a legal rifle. I'm assuming it was legal because if it wasn't a legal rifle, it would have been obviously a lot more than 7 days. But still, like if you're geeked up on cocaine, and you're brandishing a rifle to threaten somebody who you're having an argument with, like we can't have that. 7 days? Uh, if that's his first offense, I mean, I guess maybe, but I don't know. That seems kind of light. That seems kind of light, bro. But anyway, ladies, stop getting in men's face, man. Stop trying to press men like you're a man, cause when that man decides that he don't care who you are, you're not gonna be the one fighting him. He's gonna toss your ass around. It's gonna be whoever you're with, whatever man that you're with, that's gonna end up having to fight him. Stop putting your brothers, your husbands, your boyfriends, your fathers. Stop putting them in danger, bro. Stop being a dumbass. All right. Stay by their side. Keep your mouth shut. Let them talk. Y'all be getting into men's business, and men don't usually talk. Men get violent. They are willing to get violent. Women might want to yap, 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 but men are willing to get violent. But when men start yapping, if it doesn't take that many words for the yapping to turn to violence. Women can sit there and scream all day, but like most men are not really about all that yapping, bro. Anyway.